welcome back, people. I hope y'all enjoy that music break that we took right quick. You heard some music from our guy, Brett Bronson. 1day845
on the check-in.
I mean, we might as well talk about the upcoming project, Baltimore Bronson 2.
Baltimore Bronson 2 on the way.
Yeah.
We don't really got some dates because we're waiting on artists to finish up their features, but I will say that we have a good list of artists that we're working with on this. From the playlist, of course.
Push the playlist.
You know what I'm saying? From the playlist, of course.
Nice.
I got a joint with Tiso. I got a joint with Nan.
Shout out to Hova Beats.
Shout out to Hova Beats.
Pro.
Shout out to Pro Dillinger.
My God,
He's
Pro.
gonna be on there.
Woo-hoo.
Shout out to Coin.
Coin,
It's
what up?
Coin.
It's Coin's gonna be on there. That's Baritone and LAP. Speaking of LAP, man, yo, those socks.
The LAP socks.
I ain't gonna front you a fool, but those socks are fire.
Those grips, different.
They work. And you know what's crazy?
Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Hold up, first, wait, whoa.
Miles
No, wait,
Morales.
We're not just gonna skip over that.
He said they work.
He said, "Oh, they work."
They work. So it was crazy because he hit me one day. He's like, "Yo, Z, this is gonna sound crazy, but I got a crazy idea. I really think you're the guy that can help me with this."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm all ears, bro. Anything you do, you know what I'm saying? Your music is fire, so I'm gonna rock with you. I see you really putting in work, so let's work. So he's like, yo, this is my idea for these LAP socks. This is where it came from. I put this meme out. The drink went viral, went crazy. He's like, so I feel like I got a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
We worked together. We got the design together. Got his logo done. Put them joints out in a month. He moving hundreds of packs of them joints.
Bro, I remember when the first day he released them,
Mm-hmm.
he probably got off like 20, 30 that day. And
Yeah,
like,
easy.
in a few hours.
He's
Easy.
moving, man.
He's moving.
So
man.
huge
I
shout
like
out
his,
to
I like his work ethic.
Facts.
He really puts in the work. He's not one of these people that's just gonna do it and put it out there and leave it.
Yeah.
He's gonna put in the promotion time. He's
Yes.
promoting every single day.
Yes, he is.
So shout to LAP for handling this business, and that's a good partner of mine.
And I don't mean to cut you off, DSP, because I know you're gonna jump in, but I would like to say that is an important thing for anyone that's, now what is it, a creative content? Like that's now the term, because that term wasn't a term.
Yeah.
Content creator, sorry, I said it backwards.
Okay.
Content creator, that wasn't a term,
Like 5
years
years
ago.
ago, yeah.
You know why? Because you had to go get a real job. So this would not be classified as a skill,
Yeah.
right? So then now that it's a skill, people need to understand like that's only a percentage of the work.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, you posted the video. Anybody has, let me tell you this again. Anybody has the ability to post a video.
Word.
Fact.
Your grandmama could post a video.
Word.
That don't matter. It's what you're gonna do to push that video.
Yes.
How are you gonna get that video in front of the people that matter? And views are important. Don't get me wrong.
They
Views are definitely important. But also what's important is putting it in the right space for the right people that matter.
That's it.
Consistency
Word.
is
That's a
key. If you're gonna post it one time a month or one time a year, don't waste your time. You might as well just scrap that video, keep it in your phone for yourself.
That's
Word. Ride around and show the homies the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
People respect consistency, man. That's one thing I learned with the podcast. I learned that once people seen that I was doing it every week, they were like, wait a minute, this is serious.
Word.
You know what I mean? And then they tapped in and they seen it was very professional.
And your IG probably got like 10,000 posts.
Yeah,
Stupid
so
like that because
I don't
it's
play with
consistent.
that. Yeah, I consistently give them something to look at to the point where it's like, okay, there goes that last podcast.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So you gotta maintain consistency, and I see that with LAP. I see that with Baritone and them as a collective because I was telling them when they were a guest on the show that a lot of the brands that I was put on that started off locally was because of them.
Yeah.
Like,
I heard you say that in the last.
In the last joint, and I was like,
visuals
yo,
joint,
I'm not gonna front. Like a lot of these brands I knew because of y'all, so I'm glad y'all know y'all value, and now they're collaborating with Think Creatively.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that's a good look for them too. That's a good. I met Chris too. He's a good dude.
Good
That's a
dude,
great
bro.
situation for
Yeah,
him.
both good dudes. And once I seen they were working together, and he was like, yo, LAP is gonna be working with us, like
Smart.
he's with us. And I was like, that's mad smart because he's gonna do what he has to do to make sure the brand is out there.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so I think.
And shout to the other people on the list that really take their craft seriously, like a Tiso, like a Slayani, like a Marcus Charles, like a Fly High Drew, like a. I'm tapped in with these people because there's plenty more y'all on there. Devin Haley, you know what I'm saying? There's
Colton, there's a lot of guys.
Shout out to Colton, he makes some fire music.
Ratchet.
Bro, Ratchet.
There's so many guys.
There's so many. I don't want to take 10 minutes, but I'm saying that to say.
Yeah, but hold on. If you don't, then I'm going to get the DM like, yo,
Heartless Tay.
You know what I'm saying? We keep going.
We love all y'all.
We love all of you guys.
Word. So anybody on the...
Whoa. Pause. I know how y'all get
Word. So anybody on the playlist this guy's crazy. So anybody on the playlist that's actually promoting and running it like they business, salute to y'all. I'm always open to y'all want to set up a merch situation, anything like that. I'm working with people that's not out here just talking, that's working.
That's it, man, and that's what we gotta do.
Word. So shout out to It's Coin because they're gonna be on the Baltimore Bronson 2 project.
Nice.
Let me run this back. My guy, Hi Young.
Oh, shout out to Wicked Keys too. Quest Dollars.
Hi Young. Wicked Keys. Quest Dollars. Yo. But anyway, Hi Young, shout out to him. He's actually on the album as well.
He's also on the playlist too.
He's on the playlist. He got a few joints on the playlist produced by Wicked Keys.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, I didn't watch. Obviously, he's on the playlist, so I saw that he has consistency and his music is fire.
Yes.
So I reached out to him. We got something brewing, some real, you know, some boat talk Bronson stuff popping off.
Okay. Boat talk is always good.
Little boat talk Bronson.
That's a fact.
But yeah, so producer wise, we have We Laughing.
Nice.
We have Bugs the Barber.
Shout out to Bugs.
Shout out to Bugs the Barber. And that Bread in the Barber project is still out.
Yes.
Please tap into that.
Those numbers up, people.
I feel like that's a nice project. I can't say I identify with having too many albums that I created. I got like Live from the 845. If you could find that anywhere, then you are a beast. Because that is a
that is ancient.
Yeah, that is an ancient history, Indiana Jones kind of thing.
Artifact,
Yeah, so if you can find Live from the 845, more power to you. But after Live from the 845, I wouldn't consider myself having an album until Rap What You Know. You know?
You just had a lot of like singles and stuff like that, right? Features.
I feel like I want to identify the music as more of a playlist than an album. Because
I got you.
Once again, as I said before, I rap, but I don't know if I identify as a rapper.
As a rapper.
Because they, you know, no offense to them, but I feel like rappers, quote unquote, are limited because they just want to do music.
Yeah.
You know, they don't really want to do business. You know? So a guy like me, I'm trying to do both.
Yes.
So anyway, it's a good thing because when you have an opportunity like this, going back to the playlist, please push the playlist. I know I sound like a broken record, but push the playlist because this is going to open doors for a lot more people. Look at how I found all you artists that are listening. Like, if I found you, then you're going to be found. Quick fact, remember that meeting we had with Wyclef?
Yeah.
The first question I asked Wyclef wasn't, yo, man, how come you ain't... No, the first question I asked Wyclef was, who do you listen to? That's the honest to God truth. The first thing I asked him was, who do you listen to?
And just to give y'all some insight, you know what he said? I'm tapped into all the new artists that got things going on. I listen to everybody. So what do? Oh, before this meeting wraps up, download this playlist to your Spotify. He did it on the spot. Him and Maddie. Shout out to Maddie too.
Shout out to Heads Music.
Yeah, shout out to Heads Music. Everybody over there. Ida Tulu, I'm forgetting Jeremy. They got mad artists over there.
You better talk about Rose Fam.
Oh yeah, you already know about Riley. Shout out to Riley, Rose Fam.
About Rose Fam.
Yeah, shout out to all them over at Heads Music. But he said I listen to up and coming artists because he wants the inspiration of it. And he plugged the playlist into his phone right there on the spot.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's a good look.
So believe that, you know, you have people like Wyclef,
a legend,
possibly tapping into the playlist. Believe that you have somebody like Maddie who
she done it all.
Seen it all, done it all, been there, done that. So imagine I'm meeting somebody like this that's telling me I'm in the right direction, I'm doing what I need to do correctly. So who am I gonna stop for?
Nobody.
And go follow her too at Maddie Says.
Right? Yep.
On Instagram.
And don't forget to follow Heads Music as well, because that is her label.
Nice.
She's the first female
to
independently distribute our music.
That's dope.
Her label.
That's her.
We might have to get her.
I mean, I don't know if we could afford her, we could definitely get her on this show. Anytime.
Get her to call for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Her budget.
That's what I'm saying. Like the price gotta be high for her.
I
mean, you talking about a CEO of her own record label.
She wants 6 Rolls Royces to come pick her up. No,
I was like, I ain't got the presidential funds, baby. I ain't got that type of money. But no, that's a great look though. Just to hear that is inspiring within itself.
Right.
Just to hear that.
And let me clarify, because she's one of the most down to earth, humble,
I noticed that.
real. Like,
I noticed that.
Anytime I hit her up for some advice, she hit me right back. Like,
oh, that's dope.
Super humble.
That's dope.
Instant inspiration.
Absolutely.
That's dope. That's dope. To have someone like that that you have on speed dial like that to be like, yo, I need some information. Am I doing this right? And she's like, yeah, no, you good. You know, you're gonna be like, all right.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take this.
I'm definitely
good. You know what I mean?
Yo, she's the fountain of mad inspiration and also just the right way to navigate. Because she done did it at the top. Look, somebody that worked with somebody like Michael Jackson and Teddy Riley, she got Grammys up under her belt.
She's seen all, yo.
So now, once again, this is somebody that is tapped into the league, that is tapped into the playlist.
Yeah.
And for all you artists that are grandfathered into the playlist at this point, your only job is to push the playlist.
That's it.
That's it.
And that's free.
I'm about to make hoodies. Push the playlist.
Yo.
And I'm asking you, and I'm
like
how about this? Even if there was a quota, like let's just say there was a quota.
Yeah.
Your quota would be twice a month. 2 times a month, push the playlist. That's it.
And the thing is, a lot of these
tag
artists
us and push it.
Have supporters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's all we want to do. Get your fans to play the playlist so everybody's going to get spins. And now we're booking shows based on how much. Now we can see like, oh, you got this many spins. All right, so it makes sense to book you to do a show because of the amount of traffic you are generating.
Facts.
What do I have to go off right now to give anybody any opportunity? Not saying I'm anybody, but what do I have to go off? There are no shows, so you can't tell me you did shows because there are no shows.
You only go off numbers.
So what are we doing? So all I'm asking, literally, is to push the playlist.
Right.
It does nothing for me.
Yeah.
I don't make anything off you. For all you people that are always with the conspiracies, I don't make anything off you because your music is your music. You're assigned to Spotify. You have an ID. That's another thing. Half of you aren't even registered to ASCAP or BMI.
Nope.
Get your business right.
That's a fact. That's one thing we gotta start pushing on.
I know we a basketball league, and I'm sorry that we're going into this music thing, but there is plenty of value in your music. There's plenty of value in your music. Please understand that, man. That residual income is real. But anyway, Baltimore Bronson 2 on the way.
That's
dope artists on there. Dope producers.
I like what I'm hearing about that. I like the producers. I like the features.
I think we played a few joints during the break.
Yes, we did. We played 2 joints.
Real good over there, yo.
Yeah. So anybody that got their tape deck that pressed record, that was a goodie for you. I'm from that era where yo, hold on, such and such is on tonight. They gonna be freestyling? Nah, I need this.
I gotta rip up a little piece of paper and put in that piece of the tape.
Believe that.
You know.
Oh, Teddy Pendergrass.
Sorry, Dad.
He'll understand.
They'll understand. They'll remaster it, throw it on CD anyway.
Exactly.
Diddy will make the remix. Don't worry about it.
For real though, that's what it is, man. So we spoke about LAP Socks.
Absolutely.
We spoke about Baltimore Bronson 2. I just wanted to plug in a few local businesses.
Please do.
Big shout out to Culture Wings.
For sure.
Doing their thing every
I'm
Sunday.
vegan. Also, shout out to Purple Vegan Mama.
Big shout out to her. She's doing her thing.
Yo, wait, first of all, hold on. Yo, you said that real aggressive, bro. You vegan,
yo,
guys.
I'm vegan. I gotta make sure.
You gotta let the people know. It's like, I can't have wings.
I heard them shout the Culture Wings out, so I don't know if we've been holding it down.
Nah, you gotta represent. Big shout out to them. Shout out to Mick Chrissy.
Sorry about that last song.
Doing their thing. They also got vegan options.
Oh, I'm gonna have to hit them up.
Vegan Rasta Pasta. So
I'm gonna have to hit them up.
Vegan Rasta Pasta.
Ooh, they don't be playing.
I'm gonna have to hit them up.
Mick Chrissy's, man.
Mick Chrissy.
Big shout out to Mickey and Chrissy doing their thing.
Okay.
It's a beautiful thing. There's a lot of independent businesses going on. One thing I can say about the pandemic, if you were focused, if you were not just sitting around your house, you found the time to either create a brand, enhance the brand, whatever you took that opportunity to make the best out of whatever you did. And that's one thing I noticed during this pandemic. These local businesses were like, yo, we're not going to get that loan that's going to hold us down. We got to go in.
Better go
hard.
Absolutely.
And I seen that with Culture Wings. I seen that with Mick Chrissy. Like they're catering events almost every weekend to the point where they can't even take orders.
Shout to them.
So big shout out to them. And,
shout out to P&D's.
Shout out to P&D's. Ain't they?
Dropping the joint off to your crib.
Don't they have a storefront there, right?
Restaurant.
Yeah.
Fire.
Full bar, restaurant,
Yeah.
outdoor seating on the deck.
Yeah.
Fire.
Shout out to P&D.
Yeah, because I remember when it was just in the styrofoam plates. You know what I mean?
To the crib.
Like, you will pull up to the crib.
Yeah, come get, place your order.
He will cook your food and pull up to the crib in his whip.
Yeah. So, and then, to see that growth.
That's crazy.
Now he has a restaurant.
Now he got the restaurant.
Now you can pull up to his restaurant and enjoy the food there. That's
and you can take a 2-minute walk down to Emmeline Park and chill and
look
at the Hudson. Yeah, it's right there on New Main Street. I don't know the address off the top of my head. But if you
we got that next episode.
Yeah, we got
that for sure.
Right.
That's fire though, because that's growth. That's the growth we're talking about.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? To start from the bottom and get your own restaurant.
Crazy.
That's what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's usually the goals, you know?
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's fire. I'm super proud of them for that. Definitely gotta have them come through.
For sure.
On here and so they can discuss their story because that's beautiful. That's inspiring at the end of the day. Like,
absolutely, that's crazy.
You were just an independent food service to the point where you did your thing so much that you got your own restaurant now. And they still deliver, or it's just you pull up?
You pull up.
Fire. That's dope.
Word.
That's dope. Big shout out to them, man, for sure.
100%.
But it's dope that you said, like, during the quarantine, like, people just started tapping in. You know, I had some inspiration myself, so the Collier company is about to fully launch off. So
talk about that, because I seen that and I was like, I don't think too many people know what that's about.
Yet. So I've been keeping it under wraps.
Okay.
You know, I basically wanted to make sure it was pretty much perfect to go. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we there, yo. So I got this bag, and the inspiration was, you know, being a single dad. I had the diaper bags look crazy out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look terrible.
Okay.
And, you know, I like to keep it fly. So I was like, yo, let me create this luxury diaper bag that don't even. I kind of want to stop calling it a diaper bag. It's just a luxury.
Yeah, I was about to say,
it's
like a luxury bag, my G.
Vegan leather. I had to keep it. You know what I'm saying? I had to keep it. Yo, it's a lifestyle, bro. This ain't
it's
lifestyle.
true.
You feel me?
It's true.
So I had to go vegan
very
leather.
Serious, bro.
Vegan leather, gold zippers. We got the little built-in the white dispenser on it.
No, bro.
So COVID.
That's gangster.
COVID, you ready to go? COVID time. We got pockets for everything in this joint. So,
bro, you about to kill him with that bag.
That bag is crazy.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Y'all put a lot of effort and
You're
time.
About to kill him with that bag.
You know what? The zipper alone. Look at the zipper, yo.
Bro, you know what this reminds me of?
Hold on, yo. Give DSP the bag, yo. Let that.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember the first time you brought the compression shorts?
Yeah.
To me. Yeah. And I was like, yo, these are gonna sell like crazy.
And that was the first thing that sold out. So you called that.
That's the same energy I'm getting from this. This is giving me the same energy. Like, yo, once they see this, the quality.
Yeah, the quality is.
And he said it's vegan leather.
Vegan leather.
Yeah, man.
Come on now.
They gotta do it that way.
The vegans are gonna be like, oh,
he's not killing animals.
He thought about us.
Fact.
They're gonna, and the vegan community is. I tell people all the time. I was like, yeah, you can talk about them all you want, but when they come for you, they come.
You come splash some paint on your mink.
Yo, thank you. They do not. Yo, but nah, brother. All jokes aside, this is beautiful, bro.
Thank you, man.
I think this is gonna fly off the shelf, just
Thank you, brother.
Just like the compression shorts, bro.
Appreciate that, man.
It's fire, bro.
It's luxury. It's luxury, and you know, really, the drive for the company is like, I thought to myself, what does luxury mean to me? And it's kind of like a double play on words, because for me, luxury, obviously, you're gonna think of different fabrics and gold and all that, and quality and all that. But being that it's a family company, what's really luxury to me is being free enough to be around my family.
Yes.
You feel me? So this is a luxury company. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about a luxury bag. It's about really pushing the message of
luxurious lifestyle.
Getting your bag, and the real luxury of life is being able to be free for your family and be there for your family, and soak up them moments. So that's what that's about, man. That's so yeah, coming soon. I did some.
That's
we're
fire,
gonna have
bro.
some collaborations going, some sneakers. It's gonna be a lifestyle brand. So
Wait,
it's gonna be a lot.
You said sneakers.
I mean, yo, this guy right here, man.
I mean, I got. You know,
I know,
I
heard that too.
These are from the ground up, bro.
Yo.
You see the Collier Co on the side, though.
Oh.
You see
Wait,
that?
hold on, let me get this on there.
You see that?
It's getting too much money.
Those are one-on-ones right there. Those are one-on-ones with the tie-dye on the inside. You feel me? I had to go in.
What material is that?
Some
DSP,
suede.
you are touching that material. What can you describe what type of luxury material?
What type of
is?
luxurious material this is?
What-
I don't know. It gives me suede.
Yeah, that's some suede.
suede is too poor.
He said suede is too low level.
Suede is too poor,
It's-
man. That's
nah,
something else right there. That's
is
fire.
Fire, bro. And this
See the
is.
checkout on the other side is a different color and all that.
And you said this is a 1-on-1, right?
One-on-one.
You know when you know you rich?
Nah, here we go.
This is how you know you rich, DSP. Let me show you the difference. No, don't give it up yet. Don't give it up. Let me show you the difference. Ready? Let me show you how you know you rich.
Here we go.
When you pour, you keep your sneakers clean, right?
Yeah.
Look how clean this side is, right? How clean it is. This is when you know you rich. When you manufacture dirty stains
On your, yeah.
Look at Kanye trying to sell us shirts with mad holes in
Mad
it.
holes in
Now
it.
Z coming here, he got grease stains on his shoes. So what? You was changing your brakes in these? That's what you want me to believe, brother? Yeah.
Here we go.
I gotta watch you, Z.
Here we go.
I gotta watch Zegan.
Zegan, the word.
Zegan Z over here. I gotta watch him, yo.
That's what it is. No, but yo, you got something special there with that. Is this more shoes right here?
Oh yeah, those are more one-on-ones. These are.
What the heck?
So these are
He's hidden under a hat?
I like the
I
drum
did, bro.
soles.
So you know, those are all recycled materials.
Fire.
Which is crazy. And
That's fire.
they
Shout out
got
to
the
Captain
MOR.
Planet.
Absolutely.
Word up.
The powers combined and made them joints.
MOR, VOH.
You see the MOR and the VOH on the back, and then the purple vegan mama theme tied into that. So those are dope.
Shout out to the purple vegan mama.
You already.
That's what it is, man. Y'all got something special going on for sure, man. That bag is beautiful.
Thank you, brother.
That's the shoes you were showing me. Beautiful.
Appreciate you. So look out for the app and the website. It's collierco.com.
Oh, so the company's gonna have its own app as well.
Absolutely. Own app, own website.
That's dope.
We be launching the holiday season this year, so stay tuned. Keep your eyes on the Instagram. It's thecollier.co. On Instagram, Facebook, everything. So
Man,
man, we working over here.
Big things are going on, man. I'm just happy that we were able to get through this episode,
This was
man.
fire, yo. And before we close out, I got to shout to you, man. I always do this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
DSP.
Thank you, brother DSP, for what you're doing for the community, man,
Thank
for the
you,
culture. It's
Got
you got a lifestyle podcast.
Thank you.
It really applies to anybody
Don't
that,
forget,
you know
we
what
got
I'm saying?
The masks,
Yeah, you know that, man. You know that.
safety first.
You know that.
But no, Z, thank you so much, brother.
Alrighty, man.
The podcast was something I was thinking about for a very long time. Me and Corrupt Minds was talking about it for a minute.
Shout out to him, man. Shout
And
out to Lucas.
Shout out to Lucas.
And of course life happens. He had to take care of some things, so we couldn't get into it. But what I did was, let me go ahead and do it anyway. And I thought I had a co-host at the time that was, on the same page as me, but
I gotta play the beat.
Nah.
I gotta play the gladiator.
No need for the beat, thank you, brother. No need for the beat.
Check those out though. Those are authentic.
These
Oh, yeah,
this
that's
is
a
a bully
bully.
story,
Yeah,
right?
continue to talk while you check those out though. Please.
This is this is fire.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Continue to talk while you check those out, play. Don't
But
worry
the
about
point of the podcast at first was just to do like social commentary, political commentary at first. You know what I mean? And then after a while, it was just me, and I was like, I'm not gonna stop this.
Word.
You know what I mean? Because I really like doing the podcast. So I was like,
I'm glad you kept going too.
yeah, and I was like, all right, I don't want to sit here talking to myself about the current events and whatnot. And I was like, wait a minute, why not just do it like Rap Radar or like Drink Champs.
Yeah.
But I'm only gonna speak to the people from out here.
Ooh,
Because
and that's what different.
No one else was doing that.
And you know what's crazy to me? I say this to a lot of people that tune into the podcast. At first, where it lost me was when it got to the celebrity and the gossipy, because I'm not into that.
You're not into that, yeah.
If I don't shake hands with you and chop it up with you, I don't really I don't care. What you have going on doesn't affect my everyday.
Exactly.
Right? So when you made it just about the town and got rid of the celebrity, that's when it got fire to me, and these 1 hour joints was feeling like 30 minutes and 20 minutes. That was a big change.
And it was dope to have the people come through, because like I don't know some of them from a hole in the wall.
Word.
And they were like, nah, I want to come through because I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? There's no one else out here talking to us. You know what I'm saying? And what I see is that after they talk to me, they're inspired.
They tune in. They repost everything.
So I was like, oh, okay, we needed this as a town. We needed this. So to see that and then hear the feedback is also a beautiful thing as well.
Definitely.
So it's fire, man. And just to get here.
You've been putting in the
radio,
work,
man.
You put in the work, you get the rewards.
That's
There's nothing else to it.
Just to sit here with the homies that I've known since
93, 92.
Yeah.
When y'all moved to Overland?
Since before I won that tournament in Live 96.
Oh my God.
It was before that. It was
Joe
before that. It was definitely before that.
I used the Knicks in there. I got waxed.
And the Knicks were supposed to be decent that year too, but not decent enough.
Speaking of, how you feel about before we get out of here? How you feel about the NBA? How you feel about LeBron winning that chip?
My God.
I was happy. I was happy for him. Happy for him. Granted, people are gonna always say, "Oh, this doesn't really count because they were playing AAU ball." I don't care.
How do you feel? It's good with you?
Yeah.
As long as they suit up, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they were, because there's no excuses now. There's no home court advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no, the crowd was too loud when I was shooting free throws. It was just that.
Hooping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta factor your own energy. That's
it.
When you gotta manufacture your own energy, it's a very different ballgame.
It's a totally different ballgame. And then to see LeBron at his age, to be playing the level of basketball that he played at for all those years.
Absolutely.
He played basketball at a high level
since high school.
It doesn't really look like he fell off
at all.
Which is kind of scary, because he's like, what, year 17?
He's about to be 18. Like, his year 20 is not going to look like Robert Parrish's year 20.
Absolutely not.
It's not. If you remember Robert Parrish's year 20.
My man said Robert Parrish.
You're like, yo, why is he still here?
Exactly.
Yeah. LeBron, you're looking at him like, yo, he might even be able to play with his son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If he wants to.
If he wants to.
Yeah.
Listen, if I'm Bron, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay.
I don't care what any of y'all say. If I'm Bron, good fight, good night. I won this chip.
I'm going to try to get this back to back.
Yeah. That's what he said, though.
I hear y'all. But I'm just telling you what I would have did. I would have took my win, right?
John Elway.
And I'm out of here. I won it for me. I won it for Kobe. Won it for Gianna. I won it for LA. They told me I couldn't do it. This is only my second year. Word. This is my second year being here, and I won this. And then no matter what, after this, if I don't win the next one, I always have to live with, oh, but you only won that one because of blah, 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 blah. So if it goes back to like some type of, normalcy with the season, and you don't win for any reason, now it's going to be like...
They're not even going to go that
way. It's going to be like, oh, well, the only reason you won is because of the bubble. Yeah. Now you're going to be fighting against your perception and this and that. Yeah. Listen, in my case, I'm just telling you what I would have done. I won this one, I'm out. You feel me? And then after I'm out, I'm signing a 10-day to play with my son, just so I can say I was the first one to do it, and I'm out again.
Big history.
History, double time. Jordan, peace.
It's a fact, though.
Play with your sons, Jordan.
Is your son even good enough to make it?
Oh, nah. Put the music on. We gotta put the gladiator on.
No, this was fun, man.
Yes, sir.
We gotta sign out. We started a little later, but the Radio Generation 2000 people were good enough to give us the extra time that we needed. But please be sure to tune in next week, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. The MOR VOH Basketball Experience radio show.
Talk to me.
So where can the people find you, DSP?
Find me. They can find me at THABLASTPODCAST. That's on Instagram. That's the Blast Podcast. Click the link in the bio. You'll get familiar with the platform. You'll get the link to the website, YouTube channel. You can find playlists on there. You'll find the Dangerous Minds podcast on there as well. It's a beautiful thing. We got a lot going on. Tap in for sure. I'm going to let my guys let you know what their social medias are. So take it away, fellas.
Where can we find you, Brett Bronson?
You can find me at VOH Basketball. That's VOH Basketball. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're still getting this YouTube thing going. We got a lot of content on there, a lot of games on there, a lot of extra stuff on there, interviews in the past and things of that nature. For anybody that's brand new to the VOH platform, because I know we got a very big increase of followers since the 2019 summer. So a lot of people think that might be the starting point for us, which is not true. So I want to let you know, hit the archives. You can check the page. Once again, that's VOH Basketball. That's our YouTube. But most importantly, the app. The VOH League app. Do not forget that. The VOH League app. Make sure you click the link in our bio. Right now it's at a beta stage. So you could just, sign up, log in, do everything you need to do as if it was normal. But we're going to switch over to a full-blown app. Coming very soon, very, very soon.
And they still get notifications whenever you get new content. Still get
notifications for content. When we do have games again, through the app, you'll get a notification, especially if you have a favorite team or if you're a player on the team, you'll get a notification.
Oh, you can favorite teams on there too?
Yeah. Nice. So like if you're a fan of the Bullies, you can just click the Bullies and,
that's dope.
A half hour before the game, you'll get an alert telling you that,
fire.
A reminder about the Bullies
that's
game.
Fire.
So,
that is fire.
Things like that. Yeah, I can't take full credit. Shout out to 24 Hour Baby.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to Erica at 24 Hour Baby, man.
For all the apps and all the websites, all that, shout out to her.
For real, trust me, I have a mind of ideas, but if you don't have somebody that can bring them
actually
to life,
execute it
doesn't matter. And speaking of that, shout out to KMB Designs.
Yes,
she helps out with all
the logos, right?
All the logos.
Big shout out to her.
I wish I could show you some of the screenshots of us talking and she telling me how crazy I am when I tell her these ideas. But the craziest thing is if I'm crazy, she got to be crazier because she gets it done. So trust me, I'll be like, hey man, I think we should do a eagle, and the eye of the eagle might have a lightning bolt. And she'd be like, you sound crazy, but all right. And then I'll explain it, and then here we are. So anyway, shout out to her too. But once again, the app, VOH League app, link in our bio. Our YouTube, that's very important, and our Facebook is dope. Oh, Twitter. My bad, I'm old, so I'm new to Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's VBall845.
VBall845.
VBall845 on Twitter. I promise you I'm going to get more and more involved on Twitter. In the Twitter space, because I definitely want to see what's going on out there. I heard there's a lot of people talking spicy on Twitter, and I love spice.
Of course, especially when it comes to hoops.
Shout out to Old Stone Property Management too.
Word.
Shout out to Old Stone Property Management.
That's who held y'all down, right?
Held us down for our 3-on-3 event, our Park 3-on-3 event, which was amazing. I don't think we got a chance to talk about that.
We'll discuss that next week.
Yeah, definitely. Our Park 3-on-3 event, which was dope. Shout out to Old Stone Property Management. They helped us out in a big way. Since we give them shout out to the NAACP. Your boy became a member.
Yes, congrats, brother.
Word, your boy Brett Bronson is now a member of the NAACP. So we're gonna,
congrats,
thank you, man.
Brother.
Thank you. You can't talk about it, man. You got to be about it.
That's a fact.
So I heard a lot of talking. There was a lot of protests. I'll say that I'm torn between a lot of things when it comes to the protesting, but
absolutely.
I don't watch us as people protest forever. So I'm pretty protest out.
Yes, I feel you.
Let's get involved and really make some changes. So shout out to everybody. Yo, Coach Chop in Florida. Shout out to Coach Chop in Florida.
Big shout out to him. We're gonna come check this.
Stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Stay tuned, Florida.
Let them know how they get in contact with you, Z.
So you already know the MOR. Everything is at MOR_APPAREL_US. That's on the IG. That'll link you to the Facebook, the Twitter, everywhere you need to be. The website is www.MORAPPARELUS.com. And for the Collier Company, website coming soon, but for now, just stay tuned to the IG. That'll link you to the Facebook, Twitter, everything else you need to see. That's the COLLIER.co.
Word.
That's where you
Don't
can find
forget Insatiable Productions.
Word.
Big shout out
Do
to
not
them.
forget to follow Insatiable Productions.
Yeah,
Hollywood
special
Fitness. Don't
Word.
forget to
Shout
follow
out to
them.
H-Fit.
Big shout out to
Wicked
Hollywood.
Keys.
Overlook Beats.
Quest Beats.
Quest.
Overlook Beats.
Word.
Who else? Who else we
Purple
got?
Vegan Mama, shout out to
Purple
you.
Vegan Mama 100%. P&D Seafood.
Absolutely.
9W
Culture
Barbershop.
Wings.
Bugs at 9W Barbers. Yo,
Crazy.
I know it's a quarantine, but
Last
fellas,
Night's Gaming Network.
Yeah,
Everybody.
right.
Oh, that One Job Gaming
One
Network.
Job Gaming.
All that, man. Thank y'all for listening, man. This was
Word.
episode 1. We had
And the
fun.
listeners, we love y'all.
Thank
Without
you.
y'all,
Yeah,
there's no
you know
us.
what? Yes.
Love
Shout
y'all.
out to
Yes.
all
Big
the support.
Shout out to the
100%
listeners,
because
the people that came through on the live.
word.
We appreciate all the support because we put in a lot of hard work to get this done.
Word.
And we officially finished the first episode, y'all.
Word. Episode 1 in the books. Next one to come.
Facts. Tune in next week.
Pause, I know how y'all get.
Tune in next week, 1 to 3 p.m. on Radio Generation 2000, 87.9 FM. If you're local in the Rockland County area, thank you for listening, y'all. We are out of here.
Never touch your time. Somebody called in.
Somebody calling it.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got a caller.
at the buzzer?
I don't see the phone call, though. Yeah, I don't see it
Is
here.
there a phone? Does one
I
of
think
them
that's
say
why you
phone?
said you just gotta pick up the
Oh yeah,
thing.
her phone right there.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Hello? Nah.
We'll get you next week, caller.
Yeah, sorry, caller. We will talk to you next week. We're out of here.
Peace.
Oh, that was a goodie, though. It's this phone right here. I didn't know it was.
Pick it up. Nigga, this is your show now. Pick that shit up, nigga. Call in, interrupting my show.
I don't know.
Who's this, DSP?
It's like, is this DSP? I want to get on the show. Who the hell